Question No. 1. A company plans to use a AWS database migration service, a WSDMS, to migrate its database from one Amazon EC2 instance to another EC2 instance as a full load task. The company wants the database to be inactive during the migration. The company will use a DMS.T3.medium instance to perform the migration, and will use the default settings for the migration. Which solution will most improve the performance of the data migration? E. Increase the number of tables that are loaded in parallel. B. Drop all indexes on the source tables. C. Change the processing mode from the batch-optimized apply option to transactional mode. D. Enable multi-AZ on the target database while the full load task is in progress. Answer B. Question Note 2. A database specialist is constructing a new Amazon Neptune DB cluster and tries to load data from Amazon S3 using the Neptune Bulk Loader API. The database specialist is confronted with the following error message: URL unable to establish a connection to the S3 endpoint. The source URL is S3, MIBucket, graph data, and the region code is US-East1. Kindly confirm your configuration S3. Which of the following activities should the database specialist take to resolve the issue? Select 2. E. Check that Amazon S3 has an IAM role granting read access to Neptune. B. Check that an Amazon S3 VPC endpoint exists. C. Check that a Neptune VPC endpoint exists. D. Check that Amazon EC2 has an IAM role granting read access to Amazon S3. E. Check that Neptune has an IAM role granting read access to Amazon S3. Answer B. E. Question No. 3. A company has a database monitoring solution that uses Amazon CloudWatch for its Amazon RDS for SQL Server environment. The cause of a recent spike in CPU utilization was not determined using the standard metrics that were collected. The CPU spike caused the application to perform poorly, impacting users. A database specialist needs to determine what caused the CPU spike. Which combination of steps should be taken to provide more visibility into the processes and queries running during an increase in CPU load? Choose 2. E. Enable Amazon CloudWatch events and view the incoming TSQL statements causing the CPU to spike. B. Enable enhanced monitoring metrics to view CPU utilization at the RDS SQL Server DB instance level. C. Implement a caching layer to help with repeated queries on the RDS SQL Server DB instance. D. Use Amazon QuickSight to view the SQL statement being run. E. Enable Amazon RDS Performance Insights to view the database load and filter the load by weights, SQL statements, hosts, or users. Answer B. E. Question No. 4. A financial company is hosting its web application on AWS. The application's database is hosted on Amazon RDS for MySQL with automated backups enabled. The application has caused a logical corruption of the database, which is causing the application to become unresponsive. The specific time of the corruption has been identified, and it was within the backup retention period. How should a database specialist recover the database to the most recent point before corruption? E. Use the point-in-time restore capability to restore the DB instance to the specified time. No changes to the application connection string are required. B. Use the point-in-time restore capability to restore the DB instance to the specified time. Change the application connection string to the new restored DB instance. C. Restore using the latest automated backup. Change the application connection string to the new restored DB instance. D. Restore using the appropriate automated backup. No changes to the application connection string are required. Answer A. Question No. 5. A database professional maintains a fleet of Amazon RDS database instances that are configured to utilize the default database parameter group. A database expert must connect a custom parameter group with certain database instances. When will the instances be allocated to this new parameter group? Once the database specialist performs this change. E. Instantaneously after the change is made to the parameter group. B. In the next scheduled maintenance window of the DB instances. C. After the DB instances are manually rebooted. D. Within 24 hours after the change is made to the parameter group. Answer C.